Well, you just watched the highest scoring game by a player this season as Damian Lillard goes for 61 in Portland's win over Golden State. We'll get to the highlights of that one in just a bit. Before we start, however, we had 3 games here on the MLK holiday.
Seems longer.
And we have this little segment that they do on NBA TV with our buddy Ro Parrish called Chuck's Guarantees.
Yes.
And in the last episode,
he's your buddy? He ain't my buddy.
Yeah. And Ro was asking you who you were taking in the triple header.
Pelicans at Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Lakers at Celtics.
Lakers.
Warriors at Blazers.
Oh, Blazers. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
You actually 2 out of 3 because you changed here and you took the Celtics.
No, he didn't. No.
Yeah. So you took the Lakers.
That right there was golden. Today he was just guessing today.
Yeah, well, I guess right.
He's just playing the odds because he's.
I guess right. Well, you took both teams.
Yeah, it's really easy to do it that way because this is what Chuck had to say earlier tonight before Boston and the Lakers tipped it off. Oh, my.
I'm guaranteeing the Boston Celtics, Kemba going to get his first win tonight. I'm guaranteeing. What makes you so sure? It's time.
As it turns out, it was time. LeBron James spent part of his day in Springfield, Mass, watching his son play, and then went to Boston for the game tonight against the Boston Celtics. Lakers coming in with an 18-3 record on the road.
I'd have fined LeBron for not concentrating on the game today.
How did Kemba Walker get this thing to go in? Huh?
I told you, LeBron missed his nap today.
LeBron drives past Cantor. Look at the pass.
Ooh, nice pass.
Smart. Dennis Cantor, who had 18 points in the first half.
That was smart.
We have the Celtics might, even though I like Philly, the Celtics might be the second best team in the Eastern.
Oh, I told you that earlier.
Remember when I said, Kenny, you might be right?
Oh, okay. They have no faith in Boston.
I think they got more weapons.
Yeah.
But I'm still riding with my Philadelphia. David Ortiz.
Yeah, 69-54.
Snoop Dogg.
Double J.
Yeah. I love Snoop Dogg. Thank you for introducing me to him, Shaq.
We go to the third.
I need to talk to Big.
Jaylen Brown going right at LeBron.
Who's that on?
Going up.
You dunking on LeBron James. Smile.
Who's that on?
LeBron James.
That wasn't LeBron.
That ain't. What you mean that ain't LeBron?
That was Michael Caldwell Pope.
Michael Caldwell.
Michael Caldwell Pope. Who he play for?
That's his name?
No, it's the brother of Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Michael.
You're a piece of work, man. Michael Caldwell Pope. Okay. So 139 to 107, worst loss of the season for the Lakers as they fall by 32. Kemba had 20, Tatum had 27, Jaylen Brown had 20, and Kristen Ledlow talking about the end of a long drought for Kemba Walker.
Kemba, I would not have brought it up had you lost. But you, for the first time, have beaten a LeBron James-led team. Why was tonight different?
We came to play. You know, we really been struggling over the last couple of weeks. And tonight, you know, we came ready. We know how big of a game, how big of a rivalry this is, Boston Lakers, and we wanted it, and we showed it.
It's part of basketball. Guys, you go for blocks, you get blocks, you get dunks. You get crossed over at times, you get stops, take charges. That's all part of basketball. I think if you were to tally up my successful block attempts compared to my successful dunk-ons, I think I'm kind of more like, so it's not the first time I've been dunked on, might not be the last time I get dunked on, but Jaylen's been playing exceptionally well this year, and that was a good play.
Kemba now 1-28 against LeBron teams. Meantime, Denver and Minnesota.
Good as your last game.
Man, let me tell you something. I don't know what the hell going on in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins up top. He had 15.
They look good in spurts, short spurts.
You know, I like Michael Porter Jr.
I love Michael Porter Jr. I want to say this about the Timberwolves. They might be the worst team I've seen this decade.
The decade.
Decade? Okay.
You didn't get that kid?
A decade.
Porter had 20 and 14.
Right back. Oh,
Big joke.
okay, Mikal.
No, please don't ever compare that dude to Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale's the best player I ever played against. Not compare Joker.
I was just talking about the spin move.
What?
I was just talking about the spin move. That's all. But you're right. You're right. My bad.
Minnesota's lost
I
6 in a row.
apologize, Kevin.
Minnesota's lost 6 in a row and 20 out of 25 as they fall
I'm trying to figure out how they
107
won
to
them
100, and the Nuggets go to 30 and 13. You know, there's another team that's 30 and 13. The Clippers for one, and now the Utah Jazz also.
The Jazz, listen, the Jazz.
They've won 11 out of 12 coming in.
They playing great. They got the most underrated player in the NBA in Rudy Gobert.
And they got Mike Conley back.
Oh, okay. Now this is what's going to be interesting. They played great without Conley. I want to see how they're going to play with him.
Well, I think they found a rhythm no matter what's happening.
Yeah, but it still changes the lineup.
No, but he could jump in the rhythm. It's easier to jump in a winning situation.
All you got to do is swing that ball, let everybody eat, no matter who's in there. Just keep moving the ball.
Shaq, if it was me, I'd rather jump into a winning situation than try to help a losing one.
Oh,
Gobert from Donovan Mitchell there, and then watch Mitchell.
Stop the ball.
Why?
Hangs and scores. Mitchell had 25.
you like those Jolly Rancher uniforms?
I like what.
Last 8 games for the Jazz, 123 points a game and shooting 51%. That ain't bad. They've won 8 in a row at home, and it's Indiana's worst loss of the year by 30, snapping their 5-game winning streak.
It's not far-fetched. We could be in Utah for the Western Conference Finals.
Oh, okay.
You all over the place tonight.
No, I'm saying because the Lakers and Clippers might play each other earlier.
Look at those teams all at 30 and 13 chasing the Lakers who lose tonight.
Yeah, but I'm concerned if I'm those teams.
What teams?
Anybody other than the Lakers, because you look at the Clippers, they low management Kawhi. Paul George has been out. They haven't really been consistent, and they still got the second best record in the Western Conference. Because at some point, everybody's going to get healthy, and
everyone's going to play. Huh?
Everybody's going to play.
But you think Utah could sneak in there now?
Well, but it depends on the. I think they're the second best.
On the matchups.
I think the Clippers are the best team in the West. Then you got the Lakers. Then you got Utah. Then after that, it don't matter.
It don't matter?
It don't matter. Those other teams ain't got no chance. Denver's not for real. Denver's not for real. They're not for real. He put it there.
I think he already did. Denver's not for real, and you're not a Houston fan.
Oh my God, that was one of Kennedy's stupidest things he ever said.
That they're going to the finals. Did you have them winning the championship?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he said that they were going to win the championship.
He didn't mean it. He just said it. Charles.
Twitter up and running still at the end of this long night.
You were on television, Shaq. They have.
I thought, hey, Ant.
You got to be
One
right
cut.
there. They're a whisper on television.
Wait, I thought you said Twitter was up.
It is. Michael Caldwell Pope. Come on, Shaq. More love than that for dunking on LBJ. If he dunked on someone, then it would be stop the press, read all about it.
Nope, that was Michael Caldwell Pope.
T.O.
Oh, that was Terrell?
Yeah.
What's up, Terrell?
The highlights continue next. What a strange night in Houston for the Rockets against the Thunder. The highlights coming up. That didn't play on MLK Day, and they play center court on Tuesday. Meantime, we got the Rockets and we got the Thunder, and we've got Russell Westbrook going for another triple-double.
He went ballistic, Ernie, early on. His ability to get to the rim.
I tell you what, man, I got so much respect for Russell Westbrook. I've never seen an NBA player play harder than Russell Westbrook. Every night. Giannis don't have the track record this kid got.
But
White's it from
Giannis plays hard every night. This guy's been doing it for double-digit years, basically.
Yeah, I agree.
So, speaking of double digits,
After a couple knee surgeries.
They're up by 15, are the Rockets at home.
Yeah.
And then here comes Gallinari, and here comes Gallinari again. 16-1 run to tie the game.
Why is he wide open?
Called bad defense.
Westbrook.
Oh, no, this is a mismatch right here.
Oh, rock the baby.
Yeah.
So the Rockets again with the
Good D shooter.
And there's SGA.
That looking like
Watch
a
this.
foul.
That looked like a foul.
Ain't no foul. That's bully ball. Get out of there, little man.
You change the rules, Shaq. We don't bully
Get
people.
out of there. Yes, we do.
Dennis Schroeder had 15 points in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, pull back.
One of the best 6 men
Foul.
in the league this year. They go on a 27-7 run to end the game. Chris Paul had a big first half. He had 27 in the first half, finished with 28.
You know good and well Chris Paul loved that.
Oklahoma City wins it 112 to 107. And boy, look at Houston going 9 for 45 from three.
But Ernie, you know what? You know the Rockets. Listen, I just think if you're 1 for 17, that's just stupid. Like if you're 1 for 10, you should say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna stop taking threes. Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
The worst three-point percentage all time with at least 15 attempts.
D. Scott?
D. Scott in there?
D. Scott had a 2 for 17 night.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
James
but
Harden
this guy had a bunch
nights.
of nights.
On a night when Russell Westbrook recorded another triple-double and has now done that against every opponent he's faced.
1996. That's a week after.
But you know what's
New Year's,
interesting about
you and D. Scott?
Check,
that's
you know,
after I left. Left in
You
96.
see what all those, look at all those James Harden things? They happened recently. That's what's interesting about this.
Well, that the Rocket style of play just happened in the last 3 years, though.
That's 3 years. I'm saying those all happened. Three of them happened this season. I mean,
So what's your
Point.
take from that?
I think you
Well,
have.
Ernie said your point.
Well, I just think you have to be smarter. Like some nights it ain't working. You have to go to Plan B. The Rockets have Plan A, and Plan A, and Plan A, and you know, my man who started the international incident, he's been quiet all season because he loves analytics, because he want to look like he's a genius. He's a very good GM, but he's not a genius. These teams, sometimes you just can't keep shooting threes if you're not good at it.
Yeah, but don't shoot it. I've never been a shooter, but don't shooters keep shooting until they find that rhythm again?
No,
They missed 27 in a row in a game.
I always
stupid.
I always
I don't
said,
know.
for me, you know, in the playoffs, I usually shot my best, and whatever. I'm not gonna go quote stats, but the one thing that you always do is you take good shots. If you take good shots, they will eventually go in. If you're taking tough shots, you will never get on track. Good shots always in. So I used to just try to seek good shots when I missed some shots, and instead of trying to seek a tough shot to make one go in.
Oklahoma City, by the way, is 25 and 19 now. They got an All-Star?
Chris Paul.
Yeah, I would
Chris
say
Paul, you got to give him points for being a leader.
Yeah.
I told you, I've always said Chris Paul was the best leader we've had in the NBA in a long time, in my opinion, and we got to reward winning.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing anything for
Well, he is the guy that you would say, wow, he's been the best player, but Chris Paul, to me, has been the all-star.
Yeah, because he's still, Ernie, you have to factor in his leadership.
No, I'm just asking you.
Yeah, because I don't think he would have been able to attain the things he's attained.
The team wouldn't have been as good without Chris Paul.
He wouldn't have been able to do that because the defenses would have been pressed on him differently.
But the leadership, you factor that in.
I give it. I agree with you, Chuck.
Let's check out the Warriors and the Blazers.
Oh, my God.
A wild game in
Didn't
Portland.
we just watch this?
C.J. McCollum, a no-go in this one. Damian Lillard
Went off.
was definitely around. Knocks down that three, and then
You think the Warriors,
From way out there.
You think that the Warriors at some point, instead of waiting till the house was on fire, would take the ball out of his hand a lot?
they did a few times.
Yeah, once the house was on fire.
Oh,
Get that.
what?
Marquise Chris, Shaq,
I know your name now, Marquise.
patented mellow turnaround jumper.
You know what? I got to give a shout out to Carmelo Anthony. He's played great this year, man.
Carmelo?
Yeah.
Lillard again.
Yeah, Carmelo has played great this year.
27-point night for D'Angelo Russell.
I mean, D'Angelo's, he knows what to do. He just doesn't have enough with him or around him. Experience and quality.
They're up 109-105, and then here comes Dame. And he's going to tie the game at 109 and break the tie with a three-point play.
They're going to trade D'Angelo Russell to trade deadline.
You think so?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay.
Eric Paschall,
Minnesota.
as Golden State reclaims the lead.
It does, like when Steph comes back, it doesn't make sense. They can't play together. So they're going to have to start this rebuild going forward. And D'Angelo Russell's a nice piece to trade going forward.
You see Lillard again to tie the game at 113.
That's like, I do that all the time.
Oh, got him.
And Russell with the miss, and we are going to go to overtime.
Iron unkind.
Second Second Golden State game we've had in recent days in which they had a double-digit lead and then had to go to overtime. And same result this time around, just like they lost to Denver last
Pass there.
week. Even though they opened up a lead, it's 121-118.
Can I commend Golden State for one thing, Ernie?
Competing.
Yeah, I mean,
play hard.
they are not a good team, but they compete every night at this level.
It's a shame that we're starting to give brownie points so people are playing hard now.
Yeah, but there's some teams out there that aren't good that don't.
Come on, man. We're giving brownie points. Not only are we giving these fools $20, $30 million a year, we get them brownie points for playing hard.
Alex
What kind of
Burks,
damn
a
country
season high
is this?
33.
Jack, can you believe that? These guys making $20, $30 million, and we give them brownie points like they play hard.
No, because some guys
Auto
try to
tune.
play
That's,
Come on,
they don't
man.
pass the
that's
ball.
going on auto
Come on,
tune.
man. You should play hard, Kenny.
129-124 the final, behind the 61 points from Damian Lillard.
Ain't nobody ever told me I didn't play hard.
Lillard's
Come on,
had
man.
60 and 61 this season.
Them Philadelphia teams.
Listen, trust me. When I played with those Philadelphia teams,
They didn't play hard. Some of them.
no, I played hard.
They say that.
Hey, highest scoring games in Blazers history.
Wow.
3 of them
Damon
by
Stoudemire. Nice shout out, Damon Stoudemire.
Mighty Mouse for 54. Yes, indeed.
Mighty Mouse.
Coach it down there, man. Down here. Go ahead, coach.
How about
Coach
San
David
Antonio and
Stoudemire?
Phoenix, fellas? What do you say? Suns trying to match their season high with a third straight win. They're
break.
down 13 after
I got to
3.
give a shout out to Andre Ayton. He's playing ball right now.
Competing, yeah.
He is competing. I thought the Suns, when he came back, they would take off a little bit.
20-3, or you didn't see what I did, Chuck.
What you say?
I said he's playing hard. Brownie points.
Heard I like when you show your sense of humor.
Sometimes it's more difficult than others. So 119-117, and the Spurs throw the ball away, and then Bellinelli fouls
Not a foul.
Ricky Rubio,
I don't think
who
that
goes to the line and
Ball don't lie.
drives one off the front rim.
Ball
Get
don't
the
lie.
second
I
one.
did not like.
Go for the win. Go for the win.
Why go for the win? Shaq?
Yeah, I would go to the rim.
Come on, man. Take that ball to the rim.
I'm gonna get the
Say
best
go
shot
for the
of
win. Did you say go for the win or go to the rim?
Go for the win.
Go for the win.
Oh, you got to get the best
Hero ain't
available
nothing but a
shot.
sandwich. Go for the win.
6th win by 2 points or less for the Suns. 6th loss by 2 points or less for the Phoenix Suns. 120-118, and that is your final from the Valley of the Sun. I'm always in the mood for another tweet or so. Terrell, not Terrell.
Oh, you know, I never knew that.
Well, you know
Terrell?
now, you're hearing it right from him. It's
Terrell, okay.
Michael.
My bad, Terrell.
Michael Goff.
I've been
Boy,
calling you
there's a
Terrell all
collector's
these years.
edition
My bad,
jersey
big homie.
right there.
Wait, what is his name?
Terrell.
Terrell Owens.
Yeah, no, I thought it was Terrell Owens. My bad.
No, but he corrected you.
I apologize. I don't
Well,
want
you're
no
not the
problems.
first to make that mistake.
When we come
Michael
back,
Michael Pope, you the first to make
the
that mistake.
highlights just keep on coming. The Bucks looking to go 39-6.